We here at the Commonwealth Realm love Animal Crossing. Between sitting snug around a fireplace as the rain pours from outside, all the way to being neck-deep in owing more money than the total sum of the USA's national debt. Indeed, Animal Crossing has a special place in our hearts, and so many others all around the world. So naturally, we are super hyped for Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think every fan of the series who, by the way, waited nearly 7 years for this title to drop, collectively launched out of their seats when they heard the game was in development.
Oh my god.
Now, however, we've got some more info from the E3 2019 Nintendo Direct. A deserted island setting, resource collecting, crafting, and finally, a release date. Seriously, how long did we go without even a working title? Jeez. Although, with all of these new features being announced, we wouldn't be doing our duty as Animal Crossing fans if we didn't address something that has become a bit of an issue: the lack of cloud saves.
In an interview with French news outlet Game Cult, New Horizons producer Higashi Nagami explained that cloud saves would not be available with the title, citing to avoid manipulating time, which remains one of the founding concepts of the series. Okay, so a few things about this statement. First of all, Animal Crossing is not a competitive game. I mean, last time I checked, I don't know, I've never seen any MLG or esports level competitive flower planting. Correct me if I'm wrong. So really, who cares if people cheat? How does it affect any other player? The game's 90% single player anyways. This is basically the equivalent of removing money cheats from The Sims. It doesn't do anything. I mean, sure, players can trade items online in Animal Crossing, but as any fan of the series knows, why would you? The vast majority of players aren't going to want to spoil the journey of progressing on that island. If they do, that's on them. Besides, what is the point of having cloud saves if you don't even use them? They're all on third-party games that usually lack significant time investment. Why this aversion to having them on first-party games?
Second, why is this even an issue? Xbox Live had cloud saves in 2012. I think even back in 2007, there was no issue with duplication or cheating. Why doesn't Nintendo actually look into this instead of penalizing passionate players? This is sounding like what they did with Splatoon and Pokemon on the Switch. Hey guys, 1% of you may cheat so you get no peace of mind with your saves. Really, Nintendo? It's 2019. It's almost like you want us to hack our Switches just to have the industry standard ability to back up our saves. This is no small matter either. Fans of Animal Crossing can spend hundreds, if not a couple thousand hours in their saves. The interaction with the villagers is personal. Every design choice, every decision you make, forges a unique and special world around you. No two towns are the same. No two players have the same relationship with their villagers around them. So imagine losing all of this. One day, your Switch just doesn't turn on. You send it in for repairs, and they can't salvage the save. This has genuinely happened to players, and it's heartbreaking. Players who've lost their saves have sometimes stopped playing altogether, knowing they'll never get back what they've lost. A unique, personal, and important piece of their lives. The game means so much to so many people in a way that, really, it's hard to explain.
Of course, this would be a different story if we just had some kind of backup, maybe a backup to SD card or USB option of sorts. Again, pretty basic stuff for the gaming industry. However, with all of this being said, fellow fans haven't been silent about this either. A petition was made by Lucia F., a passionate fan, urging the game's developers to include cloud saves into the game. It's actually doing pretty good, with nearly 2,900 signatures and an article from AnimalCrossingWorld.com. We actually caught up with Lucia ourselves, along with her co-creator Julie, and their reasoning was pretty much the same as ours. And it pretty much went like this. The game's non-competitive, so who cares? The emotional connection to every save means securing them is a must, and of course, it's just common sense that a game with so much time invested into it that is also on a handheld system that can be lost, broken, or even stolen needs a safety net. This is exactly why we want to encourage everyone to go and sign this petition. We need to make our voices heard if we want change. A petition like this is the best, most polite, and constructive way of doing so. It worked in regard to Mario Maker 2's online with fans giving feedback leading to improvements being made by Nintendo, so with any luck it should work here. Also, is it not possible, if cheating is such a big deal to them now, that cloud save restores could be done with like a limit, say once or twice a month? Time travel has always been a thing in the series, it never caused much trouble before. As for item duplication, why not just have a pop-up that says, another player has recently picked up an item you dropped, you can't restore right now. Just make it difficult for them to cheat. Is it really that complicated to resolve this?
Situations like this just don't bode well for Nintendo Switch Online in general. While yes, it is the cheapest online service, next to PC of course, it just isn't offering the value. It's peer-to-peer, meaning no dedicated servers, so you're literally just paying Nintendo to use your internet as a host. The friends list serves no use, lacking any party system, messaging, or basic voice chat outside of the awful mobile app. All of this for what? We occasionally get a 30-plus-year-old ROM for an NES game that is fun for maybe 5 minutes at most? It's times like these that fans, true fans, need to stand up and insist that Nintendo give us better. I say true fans because when you love something enough, you know when to help guide it back on course when it goes down a dark path. Like a friend making terrible decisions that change their personality along the way, Nintendo needs us, the friends and fans, to help it get back on its feet and reclaim its throne in the gaming industry. The petition is one such nudge. While it may be directed at the game's developers and not Nintendo themselves, they are all connected. Animal Crossing, the game that has helped so many people in the darkest of times, deserves to be the best it can possibly be. That includes having a basic feature that protects the precious saves of the players who put their time into it. This is Animal Crossing. It deserves respect, as do the players who've built the series from the ground up. Now, we may not be saying that if this petition reaches the amount of desired signatures that things will change right away, but it can help Nintendo understand how important this is to us, the fans, that we have a safe and secure way to keep our saves alive.
We know that this is all pretty emotive stuff we're talking about here. Animal Crossing occupies such a special place in our hearts. However, we believe the petition is the right step forward. As such, we again encourage you to at least check it out. Even if you're not a fan of the series, giving your support to a good cause for fellow Nintendo fans won't ever be a bad thing. We should be sticking together and making sure this whole experience across every game is awesome. But what do you guys think? Will Nintendo get the message and give Animal Crossing New Horizons the cloud saves it deserves, or will they just ignore us for the foreseeable future? If you could let us know in the comment section below, and feel free to click the link in the description to sign the petition. Hey, that kinda rhymed.
I have to thank you, Joseph, for being my co-host on this channel for the last 3 years. Joseph, we have gone through a ton together, and though we have experienced ups and downs during those years, I can't thank you enough for your contribution to the channel. We somehow made it work, despite the massive distance that has separated us in real life, making it near impossible to record next to each other, with the exception of E3, PAX, New York, and when I visited you in Sacramento. I will truly miss your dedication and precision in your work, but at the same time, can't do anything else but wish you the best of luck with your film studies.
Hey everyone, this is Joey Ferris here. In case you didn't know, you probably heard this last week or maybe even the week before that. I am, of course, leaving the channel today. This was my last video as a member of the Commonwealth Realm. And I say that, I emphasize as a member of the Commonwealth Realm because who's to say I won't come back for maybe a little discussion, maybe a collab with Conrad and Leo, because Leo's going to be the one replacing me. And Leo wrote this entire episode by himself, so if you liked it, man, comment below, tell him you're such a great writer, I love you, I want to bear your children. Don't say that, but still, it's really, I've been talking to Leo a lot these past few weeks, and you guys are in for such a treat with him. I could not have picked anyone better to replace me on the Commonwealth Realm. I just want to give my good words of gratitude to Conrad for bringing me with him on this journey back in 2016 during Breath of the Wild's reveal at E3 2016, and since then it went places I didn't even think that it would go. I didn't think we'd hit 100,000 subscribers so fast. I didn't think we'd hit 200,000 subscribers that fast. And now here we are, and I've decided that it's time for me to go on and pursue other dreams. I'm going back to school to pursue film. I'm also maybe looking for other jobs in film. I don't know where the road takes me. We'll see. And if you want to follow me on my journey elsewhere, you can follow me on Twitter at FerrisWheelPro, and you can subscribe to me at my YouTube channel, Ferris Wheel Pro, where I will be uploading videos there more often than I've been doing lately, because this past month has just been crazy with me finishing up here on the Commonwealth realm. But thank you guys so much for 3 wonderful long years on the channel, and Conrad and Leo, I wish you the best of luck in the future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
The end of one chapter is the beginning of another, and that is why I'm honored to introduce to you our new co-host, who you probably already know, starring in such productions as the Pokemon Timeline, the most popular video on the channel, Top 10 Legend of Zelda games, the Gerudo Timeline, Inside Pokemon Switch, and way more. Look forward to the big productions that we are preparing for you, which will include the following.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to click that thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you are new or for more Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing videos in the future. A big shout out to all of our supporters on Patreon, including our royal producers Kenyatta Ali and Bradley Carriage. Visit our Patreon page to find out how you can join the ranks in exchange for some pretty awesome perks. That's all for now, guys and girls, so we will see you next time on the Commonwealth Realm.